Tangi, home to the Ohio State Buckeyes, one of the great settings in sport, and man, this place is rocking today. And a rivalry like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, the tradition and the history, but right here, right now, there's great intensity. This is why these guys came to these schools to play in games like this. As we'll see a team from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the fourth-ranked team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Wolverines will kick this deep to get us going. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense comes on the field first today. And here we go. Wolverines and Buckeyes. Everything that's gone into this game for 365 days is about to play out right now, Kirk.
And there's just something right? When you look out on that field and you see the colors on the field competing against each other. Maize and blue and scarlet and gray. Let's see what happens.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Well, for many, this is the quintessential college football rivalry. It combines tradition, high intensity, and very often high stakes.
Yeah, Chris, I really think the rivalry has changed over the years. Guys in my era would tell you it was...
And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
Well, that is a tough way to start this game for this offense, throwing an interception on their first drive. Big thing now is you go to the sideline, you talk to the offensive coordinator, make a couple adjustments, and come back and play with confidence next time you get the ball.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run the ISO play with an interior O-line just overwhelmed that time.
Yeah, give the defensive line all the credit in the world because they just manhandled this offensive line. They won the line of scrimmage. It's a very simple play. You should be able to, at the very least, get some positive yards here, but not when you lose the battle up front.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. You recall the last time they played, the Wolverines won a very close game. That has not been forgotten in Columbus for a single minute since then.
No, and if I remember right, it was the Michigan defense that really stepped up and prevailed and led them to a close victory.
Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Ohio State. And the defense joins the party with a score. That's a scoop and score. Defense making a monster play there.
Well, his eyes must have gotten so big when he saw that ball pop out, chance to pounce on it, and instead of doing it the more conservative way and just falling on it, he decides to take it to the house for a touchdown, something he'll remember for the rest of his career.
And he knocks the BAT right down the middle. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Here's the second down play. Give it to the back again. The pickup is 6, makes it 3rd down and 4.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Dropping back, it's Warren. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
How about the call here? They call it the screen on 3rd down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got 4th and short.
He spins free, and he's in the clear. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught behind the line. It's Tate. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And he's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Boy, how about the push up front by the big fellas here? And when you can get pressure like this, that's what separates good defenses from great defenses. And you think back to the Michigan teams, when they've been exceptional, they've had defensive line play just like that.
Buckeyes will have to punt this one away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
The returner is brought down. There is a flag on the field, so we'll check out this call.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Pretty easy. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense will keep going here after that special teams penalty. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Lets it go quickly. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see the officials wipe away this turnover. And the defense cannot believe it. The interception is going to be wiped out. Roughing the passer is the call. The Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And that run produces a decent gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. 3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. An inside give now from the shotgun. They make the 1st down, brought down to the 31.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
1st down and 10 now. And now the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it. Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Try and muscle for the 1st down. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap. Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? He shreds the tackle. And tackled after a small pickup there. Second down after that run on the previous play. And he's got it again. Tackle made after just a short gain. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. To the air, it's Warren. Defense is coming after him. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works. The Wolverines will bring their punt team onto the field. When he comes for his second punt of the game. Oh, and he's got some space here. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They've got the lead, but hadn't settled for a field goal last time out. They'd love to find the end zone here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Quick throw to his receiver. And is intercepted. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Hoare. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Ball handed off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. They'll run it here. Not much on that play. Brought down short. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. It's a draw to the back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, the defensive coordinator has to be fired up about this play. The thing that he has to love is that his defense and their technique was right on point. They didn't lose their leverage. They stayed with the play and didn't just go after the quarterback.
He knocks this one right through. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Tries to get it to the running back. Makes the grab. It's Judkins. It's a solid game to pick up the first down in what will be likely the final play of this first quarter. Well, Kirk, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking to throw. It's Howard. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Look out, he's got some space. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Wolverines. It was a foot race, and he won it.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. This one will be fair caught. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. He makes the grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. One play, and they're already past the 40, first and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Looking for his back. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Grab behind the line. It's Tate. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. Think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Back to pass. It's Howard looking to scramble. The pass falls incomplete and tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually,
breaks clear. End zone ahead. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. 7th play of the drive coming up. Looking for some space. It's Henderson. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Grab down the middle. It's Abuka. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
and you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Breaking free at the 35. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. Offense moving to a bunch formation. The back's got it. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. The pass is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. On the run here, lets it go. Makes the catch. It's Abuka. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Powering through. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
To throw, it's Howard. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
This is a deflating play for this defense on 3rd and short. Good coverage. They take away all the short routes, but the one person who wasn't accounted for is the quarterback. And he uses his legs to pick it up.
The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. The senior quarterback lucky that didn't get picked off. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's a quick grab. Tackle made at the 26, good enough for a first down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. 2nd down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. Play action fake, looking to throw. He's going to pull it down and run. And he'll scoot out of bounds after a short gain, not enough for the first down. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. He's moving out of the pocket now. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down mark.
Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. He hands it off from the gun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The 11th play of this marathon drive, but it's 3rd and long now. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the fair catch, signaled for and taken. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down, looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Morris. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
Using his legs on the scramble. Tries to get loose on the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain. Offense getting set. It's second down. It's a shotgun run call. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
And he lobs it deep down the middle. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Whoa, talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Let's see how this offense plays this. Do they try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservatively? Caught on the outside. It's Judkins. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions.
And he's going to float this one to the right side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Scanning the field. It's Howard. He's moving out of the pocket. Extending the play now. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And he's got it. And he's down after the catch at the 12. A red zone opportunity. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down. This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Scrambles out of bounds to avoid contact. He's going to be short of the marker.
Well, the quarterback knew the one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the first down, but he gave him a shot. He'll get some love from his guys for that effort.
The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. And that will extend their lead even further. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to begin the second half. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
But his defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. He made a nice play in the backfield.
They call the draw play here. Breaking free at the 35. The ball is loose. Looks like the defense has it.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
Off the play fake on first down. He's on the run. Launches deep. Oh, and he can't quite hang on. Almost the fourth interception he's thrown today. Brings up second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And he'll just get rid of it. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. He's escaping the pocket now. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. He got away with one there. A dangerous throw.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They are really in a hole here, and that turnover on the last possession did not help. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Getting set. Here's second down. Dropping back. It's Warren. The pass rush closing in. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. And the Wolverines will bring their punt team onto the field.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Never underestimate a defensive lineman's ability to play the passing lanes. Smart defensive linemen keep an eye on the quarterback, and if they see the ball coming out, they're able to get those big, long arms up and try to get a piece of it.
Looking for the wideout. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Going the other way. Can they stop him? Inside the 20. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Michigan.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw, comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker and personally first down.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Set to kick off.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick 6, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Setting the back in motion. That's caught. It's a Buka. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Watch the spin move. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Outstanding play call here to come up with that big gain and get a first down. Get the ball out wide. Yeah, sometimes you just want to get the ball to your playmakers and trust that they can create some extra yards.
And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Second down after the incompletion. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Back to throw. It's Howard. On the run, he'll let it go. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. It's a huge gain across midfield. Ball will be spotted about the 31. The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to get a first down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. A sack in the play. Escape the pass rush.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Trying to create here on the move. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And momentum really building now. This one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. I mean, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
The PAT puts them up 17 now. Now they get set to kick it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. The game moves the ball to the 34. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Testing the right side here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
The defense came out ready to go on that second down and short. No chance for the offense, and that'll bring up third down.
And they pick up the first on the ground. The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle up near midfield at the 48. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a first down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Third down play for this offense. They'll try to run for the first down. And Kirk, that puts him over 150 yards today. He's just putting on a huge show on a big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on the football, he's making big plays. They have built their offense around his playmaking ability, and it's paid off today.
They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Edwards. Second after their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
He'll hand it off. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. They'll run it from the gun. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Can he make it to the marker? The Buckeyes just cannot get their defense off the field.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Gives it to the back. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, at this stage of the game, this offense is clearly thinking it's 4-down territory. They need points on the board, and they need them in a hurry.
So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. And they stop him just short, but the defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
That's just mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line does their job, gets a nice surge there, and the back does what he needs to do to pick up the first down.
First and goal here for the offense. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Here comes some more big bodies out for the defense. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
They need a touchdown here. Down big in the 4th quarter. 3rd and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a stop by this defense here on 3rd down and goal. They've been put in a very tough situation. In 3 straight plays, they've stepped up. Now, a big decision for the head coach for the offense. What is he going to do here after those 3 plays? Is he still going to try to get this touchdown?
Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much. So on 4th and goal, they're going for the touchdown. No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as he try to cut in to this lead.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
That run moves the ball to the 13-yard line.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. That's a nice gain. We'll move the football up to the 27.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And then first down, right back to the running game. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Running out of time in the pocket. Down he goes, a sack.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs, and also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
And they've got the returner corralled. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. The last time they were stopped on 4th and goal. Rolled the dice, came up empty, and they get it going again here. He's going for a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
To throw, it's Warren. Looking right, this one caught. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Second down after that previous play. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And now another deep ball here. And the ball is picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And they heave it deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the beatdown continues. And this Buckeye team, Kirk, beginning to flex now and pulling away from their arch rivals right here.
Well, they seem to win every one-on-one matchup, whether it's the offensive line being able to win, getting a hat on a hat, the backs being able to get out of space one-on-one, or these receivers getting downfield. The athletic ability of the Buckeyes on full display.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And looking for a big play here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Boy, this quarterback has a lot of confidence in his arm. He tried to thread the needle into double coverage. Lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Well, he scrambled and scrambled, doesn't get the ball away, and is finally dropped for a sack. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day.
Love this play by this defensive back, locating the football and going up and over the receiver to make
the offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here.
Ohio State.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops with the 2-minute warning. On first down, it's play action. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up second down. Dropping back, it's Howard trying to extend the play. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He's got it for a big gain. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today. The Buckeyes are going to take advantage of this red zone trap. And looking to throw now on first down. And he runs it out just short of the end zone there.
Defense does a nice job here of pressuring the quarterback, but once he takes off to scramble, he gets to the outside and breaks contain, gets out of bounds, and picks up some good yards.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Took contact on the throw. Looking for a red zone touchdown throw, but it's incomplete. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. On third and short, it's the tight end trying to gain the yardage. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. What's this, a fake? They're going to try to throw for it. And he's forced out of bounds, very close to converting the fake, but not quite. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the Hams team able to recover the football. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. First down here for this offense. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so second and 3. The shotgun handoff here. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. That right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. He just came flying in to lay the lumber immediately.
What a great job of timing up the blitz here by the backer. I don't know how this running back held on to the football, because as soon as he got his hands on it, he got hit hard. Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Set to kick it off.
Return here from inside the 15-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Play action here on first down. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining.
Timeout, Ohio State.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Back to pass. It's Howard. Catch is made. Room to run here. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Ohio State. To stretch the lead, the route is on. He took out a reaching back and showing the arm strength there that time.
Yeah, they actually work on this, believe it or not, in practice. Every receiver has a position to be in, whether it's the front or the back or in the middle. Then you just hope for maybe a tip ball that goes up into the air and somebody comes down with it. How about that? A touchdown.
Well, let's be honest, all wins are not equal. You go in there and hammer your rival and get bragging rights. That's sweet, man.
Yeah, this one is a little bit different. I mean, this is a game you anticipate, you look forward to the entire offseason. You're thinking about it. Now you get a big win against your rival. You're riding that high much longer than your standard win.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.